Hey guys, what's up? I'm April with All Things Beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in again this week to watch my video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining in this week, and I hope that you'll hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and the thumbs up if you like this video. Please continue to watch for future videos that I upload every Wednesday, and if you've missed some, feel free to go back and watch those as well. So this week I bring to you Wet n Wild products that I got from CVS and Target. If you want to know how I achieved this look, please continue to watch. Thank you. Hey y'all, so I am back this week to share with you some things that I got from Walgreens and Target. I had to do like a combination of stores because of course, you know, they're not both carrying, or all stores are not carrying everything right now, and there were several things that I found that couldn't be all bought at Target. I guess they were out for the most part, but I did get all, let me make sure, yes, Wet n Wild products. So I am excited about giving y'all an interview, I guess, not an interview, a review today on the Wet n Wild products, because they've always been a really good staple in most people's houses. I think in most makeup bags you will find some Wet n Wild product. They usually are very pigmented and they are very affordable. So that is always, always, always my go-to thing, is affordable but good quality products. I don't want to sacrifice one for the other. But here we are today to bring these things to you. Now, I've mentioned to you before, I don't really like to change up my primers with my foundations at the same time, because then if something doesn't work, you don't really know if it's the primer that's the problem or if it's the foundation that's the problem. So I have, and I'm a little behind the times with doing this, I'm pretty sure, but I have decided that today, it's going to be a little tricky, so bear with me, but I'm going to do one half of my face using my normal regular primers with a different foundation. The other side, I'm going to use new primer with the same foundation that I've been using, so that we can kind of tell, hopefully, if one is better than the other, this, that, and the other, and we know, is it the foundation or is it the primer? Because this is the foundation I've been using, this is the primers I've been using, and I know that they work. So here we are with this very, very confusing task today, but help me try to keep track. And I'm going to get started. So I want to get started with my regular One Heck of a Blot foundation. I mean, not foundation, but primer. So I'm going to put that on, let's keep it all like this, like I kind of have it set up on my table, and I'm gonna put it over here. This is my right side. So I washed my face really good this morning. I put my moisturizer on, and now I'm going in with One Heck of a Blot, my tried and true primer that really kind of fills in fine lines and wrinkles and my acne scars. So just putting that on one side of my face. And y'all, I'm going with all natural light today because just as I sat down to do the video, the power went out, and I don't have my ring light, I don't have any of the lights in the background, so we're gonna make do with this. And then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Matte Oil Control. Can you see that? It's going to be kind of difficult up in this natural light today. But anyway, I'm going to just hit this up like right through my T-zone area, just on the right side of my face, like I said. And there we have it. Okay, I'm gonna clean my hands really good. And now on this side, I wanna use, I don't know, there's two different ones that I got from Wet n Wild, and I'm not sure if I should use them both interchangeably or one at a time. I really want to use them both and see, but this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Water Drop Primer in Rose. It does not have very much in it. This is 0.6 fluid ounces. This says apply to clean skin, use alone or under foundation. Revolutionary cream to water formula hydrates and locks down moisture, blurs the appearance of pores. Okay, so we have that, and then I bought this. It is Wet n Wild's Prime Focus Primer Serum in Hydrating. So this says hydrating water-based serum formulated with rose water and green tea extract. Refines and nourishes as it preps and primes skin for extended makeup wear. I think I want to use this first and then just kind of hit up some areas with this. And this is in a 1 fluid ounce, so you are actually getting more of this than the other. But this is a liquid, and so I'm kind of anxious to see, okay, how this works. It smells like I don't know, just makeup, I guess. It does have that faint kind of product type smell, if you will. That's kind of a crazy way of putting it, but it does smell like something, but it's not offensive, so you don't have to be worried about that at all. Okay, it is very, very liquidy, so you have to be careful when applying that. And that might be something, I've seen some people like take the dropper and like actually put it on their face. I don't do that usually because I don't want to contaminate my dropper with whatever's on my face. And I don't touch it to my fingertips whenever I'm squirting it on there. That's kind of tacky. This is not. So a little sticky. But I've always heard that's not really a bad thing. And then we're going to go in with just this. Oh, and it's kind of liquidy too. But let's see. And that really has more of a rose scent to it. And I'm going to hit up just my problem areas with this. Oh gosh, my poor child, sneezing. We did have a telehealth consult this morning with our allergy doctor. And so that little drop that I put on my finger for one side of my face especially was way more than enough. I have a lot more, so I could easily do the other side and may still have some more left over. So even though this comes in a smaller amount, it really doesn't take that much to use on your face. So Molly, do not jump up there. You a big girl, you can't fit up there. No. And I'm gonna go, don't do that. I'm gonna go in with my regular Milani eyeshadow primer and prime my eyelids. But anyway, Jace, my little one, has been sneezing constantly, and even in his sleep, poor thing. And so I have really bad allergies and take medicine daily for that. And Wesley got tested last year, I believe it was last year, and he is allergic to pretty much everything outside. So you've probably heard me talk about that. But anyway, he hold on. He takes allergy shots weekly and is on daily medicine too. His is really bad. So I figured Jace is probably allergic to something as well. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm going in on this side of my face that I use the new Wet n Wild primers. I'm going in with my Believe Beauty foundation because that is the foundation that I have been using and that I know works well with the one heck of a blot. So old foundation, new primer side. And this is gonna get tricky. I'm gonna have to try to remember what side I'm doing what on. And keep them separated for sure. Now let me take my mirror and look at this close up. Looks good so far, honestly. Okay, it applied over that primer very well. I really don't see any issues at all. All right, I'm going to flip this Beauty Blender around and I'm going to use a different side for the other foundation. Now, I have tried the Wet n Wild foundation, the Dewy and the regular in the pump bottle, but I found this and it says it's new. This is Photo Focus Stick Foundation. This is in the color... She's gonna get a whooping. Not really, but yes.
Chase won't do the rest of the dishes.
We'll leave them and I'll make him do them when I get down there.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. So I've had an earthquake here with the cat jumping out of the window after I told her not to get up there. Anyway, this is the Stick Foundation in Classic Beige. This is medium warm. It's so difficult to like tell the colors of things, like what's gonna be good for you. Ugh. So anyway, we're gonna go in with this. It's probably gonna be a little dark, but I am a little self-tanned today. I don't know if you can tell that, but okay. So we are going to be darker on one side than the other side, and that's okay because I have bronzer, so I can go in and fix the other side. But I'm gonna go in with a clean side of my Beauty Blender and we're gonna blend this out. Now, this is the new foundation on top of my older primer that I use every day and I know works. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bronze the other side up a lot. Wow. So this color actually blends with my neck much better, of course, than this side. This is the color like I've been using all winter and I have been bronzing it up lately or mixing it with one of my warmer shades right now just because I am self-tanned. And thank you guys for watching my video last week. Was that not amazing? I mean, it has become my new self-tanner, and if you have not gotten it, then get it. Okay, I'm gonna go back in just a little bit more. Just right through there with this stick foundation. Now, let me tell you something that I guess I shouldn't have been surprised to know, but caught me a little off guard, is that nothing is returnable to Walgreens right now. So I hope I love all these products, because if not, I'm stuck with them. I can't take them back. And I hate that, because I do like to try a lot of products, and if they don't work for me, I like to take them back for the most part, unless, you know, some of my family or friends wants these that I've used just little of. Okay. First impressions is it went on pretty smoothly on this side. It's not as full coverage, I don't think, as the Believe Beauty. But, and to be quite honest with you, I like the look of this side better than this side. What? That's interesting. All right, now I got the Fair Beige by Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I don't recall using this before, but I may have, so, you know, don't slaughter me for that if you realize I've used this before and I forgot. But it says tested under 7 light conditions, and it also says it was tested also with top smartphone models with and without flash. It says help eliminate goodbye photo flashback, help eliminate white particle reflection. Okay, I've never noticed any of that in any pictures that I've taken with any products I've used before. Maybe I don't know what I'm looking for, but I am going to use this on both sides of my face, because I didn't do anything different with my primers under my eyes or around my eyes. Okay, very light, smells not good. Smells like paint. When I say that, I am reminded of Dennis the Menace whenever he pops those paintballs over the fence and the Wilsons are eating from the grill and their food tastes like paint. That's what he says. Tastes like paint. Anyway, let's blend that out. That's very light. Wow. And we're gonna blend this side. So when I'm bronzing my skin, I'm gonna have to be careful not to do this side too much. But anyway, I like the shade of this concealer, but let's see if I like how it wears. I don't like the way this looks on already. It looks very, very dry. Like it almost looks like it has a powder consistency to it. Yeah. So that's going to be a no-go on that concealer. Nuh-uh. Not doing it. But I did like the color of it. And maybe if you have like really, really oily skin, you want to try that out, that might work for you. But I'm already like really dry around my eyes, and so yeah. And I'm trying to hurry because my husband went to get his hair cut this morning for the first time. Yay, he really needed it. And he is on his way back. All right, so then the next thing I got was the same thing, stick foundation in a darker color, because I wanted to try to contour with it. It might be a bit much. But anyway, let's do it over here as well. This is in the color Pecan. So for those of you wanting to know, there's not a whole lot of cream contours. Holy mackerel, that's dark. In drugstore type products. So I thought I would use just darker foundations and see if, whoo-wee, sweet baby Jesus, that's dark. If I could use them for contours, since I do like the application of the cream contour, but again, you just don't find options like that. In the drugstore. And I really, really, y'all, am disliking this concealer. It is making my under eyes so dry and crinkly looking. So Wet n Wild is a fail on the concealer. That kind, anyway, for me. Jeez, that's so dark. Woohoo! Okay. Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my NYX, and I'm going to use my brush to apply it on the side. I'm all oranged and tanned up on that side for sure. Two totally different colors. I really like the color of this NYX contour palette. It's more brown, as you can tell. Like, there's more of a brown undertone. This has more of an orange undertone, and I don't like that. I don't want to be orange. But the application of those sticks went on real well. Molly, you have to stop. Get down. Get down. Okay, y'all. So we went out of town this weekend for the first time, and we did wear a mask, but we were in an area with very few people, so we didn't get in close contact with really anybody. But we went to a bed and breakfast, and as close as we got was, of course, you know, handing over money and picking up plates of food because they had their own restaurant on site, and we had supper and brunch there, and it was so good. Y'all, it was so good. Hold on. I'm gonna get this. This is a Wet n Wild singles little eyeshadow palette. This is, or I wouldn't say palette, but eyeshadow color. It's in the color Brulee. I like to use it to do my eyes, just my base color. Y'all, if my table moves again, this crazy cat is up in the window. But anyway, back to the bed and breakfast. We stayed at the Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville, Louisiana. Y'all, it was so nice. So nice. It's supposed to be one of America's most haunted, but we stayed in the quarters, which is on the grounds, but it is not in the house. And so we didn't experience any ghost, you know, we didn't have any ghost encounters or anything like that. And I think that that's like part of it. I mean, they tell you that there's ghosts on the property, about 14 ghosts that roam the property, but quite honestly, like, I don't know. I just expect them to stay in the house because the house is original to the property. It is where all of the events occurred. And so I don't expect to have any activity on the rest of the property. I didn't. Going into it, I didn't. But it was such a nice experience. It was so relaxing. Just my husband and I. Like I said, we did a tour, but they only allowed so many people on the tour. It was not many people at all. And I don't know, like, I just enjoyed it. It was such a good time. It was just a much needed, like, relaxing getaway. And that was part of my Mother's Day gift. So I just feel so good today. But anyway, I'm going in on the eyes with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. This is in the color My Glamour Squad. These are some dark colors, but some of the other colors had too many shimmers in them. And I'm going to go in with this color right here in my crease. And it looks very pigmented, so I'm going to knock some of that off. Let's go right here. Okay. Yes, Wet n Wild never fails when it comes to eyeshadows. I don't know of many eyeshadow palettes, if any, right off the top of my head, that I have used a Wet n Wild's and I was not pleased with the pigmentations. Now, it seems like there was one. But I can't remember what that was. I'm also trying to listen. I think my husband's home. But anyway. They usually are always very good. Oh yeah, it's Wet n Wild that's very good. It's the LA Girls that's hit or miss sometimes. So, I've got to go into the office today to work. Just this afternoon. My co-worker's covering the morning half because Jay's had that telehealth appointment for his allergies. And then he's going to have allergy testing next Wednesday. They wanted to do it Thursday of this week, but Thursdays we're in clinic and it's so crazy busy, and my coworker just had surgery, so she's only back for like half days and such right now. So it was important that I be back at work. Now I'm going to go in with this light gold, and I'm going to hit the brow bone area. It's right there. Okay, now that that is over, let's see. Maybe I'll go between those two with this color here. Just right underneath, kind of blending the two. Like so. Okay. Now I want to go in with this gold color. I'm kind of wearing this really dark yellow mustard color, so I want to go in with this gold color on my bottom lid, and I want to try the brush today. Let's see how that works. I may wind up having to go. Yeah, I think I will wind up having to go back in with my finger to apply, to just pack on some of that pigment a little bit. And that's what I've been doing a lot lately, because the brush just, even when I wet it, it just doesn't give me that same look. Let's try my finger over here on the other side and see if we can see a difference. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Y'all see that difference? I wish I had my ring light on, but anyway. That looks so much better when you pack that on. So let me go back over here and do this side. And then what I want to do is I want to go in with the light gold that I did on my brow bone and hit these inner corners and just lighten that up a little bit. Okay? And I'm having some fallout, and this is pretty difficult using my pinky. Okay, so let me take my brush and just wipe that away, that little bit of fallout. And I got it up under that eye pretty good. Okay, now let's see what I want to do. I want to go in with this color right here. It tells you on the back, like it kind of numbers these areas and tells you where to apply what, but you know, I'm not a rule follower. That's what I tell my husband all the time. There's rules, April. No. Okay. And just go in this outer area and kind of blend it forward. My nephew's gotten here. They're downstairs playing if you hear them. I've also been trying to find some good hair products too, and one of them that I found while I was in Walgreens, I'm going to share with you. I think it's done pretty well with my hair. I don't think it's just, you know, anything to brag about, but it is definitely worth mentioning. I've been looking for some dry shampoo that's different because I don't like any of the scents that I've been able to get my hands on lately, and the Batiste that I like to use, and so I've been trying to find something else, and it's just been pretty difficult. But I did find this at Walgreens, and I can't remember how much it was, so I'll link it all below too. But this is from Main Club. It's formula free of aluminum, it says, and it's called Let's Cheat. Look at that, how cute. It says, I'll be our dirty little secret dry shampoo, junk-free formula. And it smells really good. I don't know what to tell you it smells like, but it does smell really good. It does leave a little tiny bit of a white residue, but it's not anything that you cannot make go away whenever you massage it into your hair like you're supposed to. So I will say it doesn't leave the residue in your hair like Batiste does. So if you haven't liked Batiste previously because of the white cast and white residue that it leaves, this one doesn't leave it as bad. Now, this is not as heavy as Batiste. I don't know, it just smells so good, and I'm really weird about that smell because why would you put something on your hair that stinks when you're trying to make your dirty hair look fresh and clean? So anyway, I'm real weird about that, so you may want to like test things out if you don't like the smells of things, but that one smelled pretty good to me. Okay, now let's see. I did wash my hair before I went to bed last night, and so my hair is usually wet whenever I do that, when I go to bed, and therefore I don't use that. But in the mornings, like, I hit up, you know, the edges and kind of give it just a little bit of a just from where I've been, you know, laying on it or whatever. Okay, now let's go in with a little bit of this reddish maroon kind of hue. And just hit right in the outer corner. I hope all of y'all had a great Mother's Day. And I don't care if you're only a mom to a pet or children. If you're a mom, happy belated Mother's Day. And I want to just put that right in. Gonna kind of pack it just right through there. Okay, now I want to take my little crease, what's this called? Small smudge brush. And I'm gonna go under my eyes with this right here, that one. This product has a lot of fallout in the package, so you may want to just, you know, keep that in mind. That doesn't bother me, especially for the price, because that's little palettes anywhere, I think $4.99 or $7.99, I can't remember exactly, but and then I'm going to go in with that kind of a red brick color in this outer edge. just like that, and get my fluffy brush and let's just blend. These really are, you know, darker colors. They look, there's my husband, more fall-like, but you can make them work for any season. Okay, so I'm done with that palette. That palette worked out really well. I'll do my eyebrows and my mascara, and I'm gonna set my face with my powder. It is not Wet n Wild, it is the L'Oreal, and I will be right back. Okay, before I do my mascara, I want to do my eyeliner, and I did get the Wet n Wild ColorCon Kohl eyeliner. It's just in this pencil. This is in the Simma brown. Let's go in with that. Try to finish my makeup up real fast. Uh-oh. Okay. So, pencil. I want to go in and just hit my lash line a little bit. Right there. And right there. So it's pretty pigmented. I will give it that, but I highly, highly doubt that it stays on very long. They just, I don't know, my eyes water a lot, I will say, so it's very difficult to find colors that will stay on my waterline without running off. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm gonna go in and just kind of hit it a little bit, kind of smudge it with my finger. And now I'm gonna do my mascara. This is just that NYX one that I shared with y'all a couple of videos ago. And I like it pretty good. You just have to be careful with it not to hit your lash line. For me, especially, because that mess, it does not feel good. But it does a beautiful job of like elongating and separating your lashes. So I do recommend it. Okay. Now, let's hit up the cheeks with some blush. This is the Milani blush. I thought I got some Wet n Wild, but I guess I didn't. Anyway, they have some Wet n Wild little singles, little bitty round ones, and I swore I picked one up, but anyway, I don't have it with me, so obviously I didn't. Got a little bit under my eye. Okay. I really am liking the way that this older foundation is laying on this Wet n Wild primer. So I'm extremely pleased with that. I don't dislike this side, but what I did realize about this side whenever I put my powder on to set my face is that it did grab more, and I don't think it has anything to do with the primer. I think it's the foundation. So it did, you know, catch it a little bit more in this area, but doesn't it look so good? I mean, I'm just happy about it. I'm really happy about this side. And I did do my bronzer on that side. I did try to fix that. Okay, enough with that, April. Let me kind of buff that down a little bit. But it does look great to me. Now, let me show you this. I'm sorry, everything's just scattered right now. But I got the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. This is the Mega Glow, and it comes in these little singles. This is in the color Blossom Glow. I did get something a little unusual for me because I wanted to try something different. I attempt to go with those golden highlighters, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is my Milani, and it's the Strobe Light Day Glow, and it is like a more golden color. This has a pinker undertone. Okay. Oh, it's so difficult to see. But anyway, it is a pinker undertone for sure. Let me see if I can do a swatch on the back of my hand. This is the Milani. Can you even see that? Very subtle. Okay. And then this is dang. Okay, Milani, the golden, and there's the pinker one. So, let's see how that looks. Wow, it's like so iridescent looking. I'm not real fond of that. Let's try to buff that down a little bit. Yeah, that has really a more iridescent look than the shimmer that I have from Milani, that strobe light one. I'm gonna hit my eye up just a little bit in the corner right here. I see some dark showing through, and I just wanna Push that up a little bit. It's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. Caught it before it rolled off. Okay, so that's not my favorite. An iridescent look, I don't think so. No. All right, moving right along to the lips. I have 3 products here that I got for the lips. This is the Lip Sleeping Mask. This is from Wet n Wild also, and this is in the scent Lavender. Y'all know I buy that Laneige. I have not had to purchase it but once. I still have a huge tube full. So I love it, but this is about $20, I think. And that might be a little pricey for you, even though it lasts a super long time. But I've heard that this is really good as well. So I wanted to try it to give you a cheaper alternative. It is not near the amount of product in here. Okay, and it smells very different. I don't know that, I mean, maybe it smells like lavender, maybe. And then I also got this Wet n Wild lip scrub. So I do want to use it really fast. I want to see how that works. It comes in this little bitty tub as well. This is watermelon something. Pastrique. Oh, it smells yummy. And then it looks like this. Okay, so it is a very gritty, I don't know if you can see that, scrub. I have used the lip scrub by e.l.f. in the tube. It's like a lipstick tube. That's a lot of product to y'all. Smells good. Ugh. It's just weird having that texture on your mouth. But I think it did pretty good scrubbing my lips. It did leave a slight pink hue to it, but my lips feel good. Now I want to use a little bit of this. I just want to see how this feels. Very silky. It's not as thick as the Laneige. I didn't expect it to be. And it's also very, I don't know, kind of oily feeling. So I guess the jury will be out on that. I don't know. Like, maybe I can let y'all know in the morning how it does after I wear it tonight in the bed. Like while I sleep. I think I'll do that. Let you know how it works. And then I got the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit. This is High Shine Lipstick. This is Caught You Bare Naked color. My lips are a little pink from the scrub. So let's see how this is. And it's got like a little tiny doe foot on it. That goes on really nicely. I did put too much of the product on, so that's what I'm doing, is kind of wiping some of that off. And it has a little of a purple hue to it, so I don't know. I don't think I care for the color, but it actually looks nice and it feels nice on. Don't care for the color, but that's not bad. Not bad at all. Then I'm gonna set my face with the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. I'm gonna wear this today, and I guess I'll let you know my final thoughts tonight when I start to take this off. This says it's all day wear, so I'm anxious to see that. It's kind of a heavy mist, okay? And it really doesn't have a scent to it. Where did I do? Okay, here's my lid. So, this is the final look. I am pretty dang pleased with everything. Except the concealer. Alright, I'll let you know how it wears throughout the day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for me, please. Hit the notification bell and you can be reminded every week whenever I upload a video. And also give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And please, please share your thoughts in the comments section below so that I know if you like these products too, if you tried them, if you didn't, if there's different products out there that you would like for me to try. I do appreciate all of you watching so very much. Thank you for taking your time, and I'll see y'all back later tonight. Good morning. So I told y'all yesterday that I would try that lip sleeping mask on my lips last night while I slept and let you know how it worked through the night. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you I'm not a fan of that at all. So I don't know if you can tell. My lips are so chapped this morning. It was not as thick of a consistency as the Laneige that I normally put on. It did feel more oily, and I'm not real sure what's in that, so I probably need to check on that. But anyway, no. It is very much, I'm sorry, the sun's crazy, worth the money to purchase that larger tub for like $20 and have it to apply. And I put that on morning and night. But my lips are so dry this morning, like I can't even put lip product on them because I feel like it's just going to draw attention to it. And I'm going to be behind a mask all day today, so I don't know, but they're so dry. It's driving me nuts. I do not recommend that at all. Now, I did post some pictures, or I will post pictures on here of the breakdown of the makeup throughout the day yesterday. So I put the makeup on at about 9:30, and about 5 o'clock when I got home, I had to touch it up before I could go outside and talk to anybody because it was real cakey, like around my nasolabial folds here and in like the edges of my nose. I did have to wear a mask for a little while yesterday, but not anything crazy. So I don't really know. It's kind of difficult to tell how makeup and products work when we have to wear a mask because, I mean, they sit on our nose right through here and they rub as we talk. So it's kind of difficult to tell.
But if I had to say that anything failed, it was probably the setting mist, because I applied that to both sides of my face and it did that on both sides of my face. So I don't know. Today though, I decided that I would try the hydrating primer again, because my husband gave me a lot of compliments on how youthful one side of my face looked yesterday, and it happened to be the side that I used that hydrating primer on. Now the other side was just super dark, the colors were dark, and you know, he could tell right away. He was like, that side's a lot darker and you look much older on that side. So I don't know. I'm going to try that primer again today, because I did love the way that it made my makeup look and it made my skin look throughout the day. I don't know. I don't know if today will be much difference on the wear, simply because I'm going to be working, so I'll have a mask on all day today. But anyway, give that definitely a chance. I didn't realize or think that it made me any oilier than I would normally be at all, so don't be afraid to do that if you have oily skin. But do check that out. I highly recommend that, and I do recommend some of the other products that I use, which I spoke about in the video, and then some of them right away I was just like, no. But that lip sleepy mask is a okay, just don't do it. It's so sad. Oh, anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Come back next week and I'll have something different for you. See you then.